seeing if we can actually go live here at work. I'm actually testing everything out. Ooh, it's a little rough. Please understand the internet connection here is not the greatest, so we're going to try it out. We might have to try this from home. Looks like I have some settings I have to change. So excuse me, because still new to this whole entire system yet. Last time I got help when I set this up. So let me stop this and start. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot again. And we look a lot better now. Okay, here we go. I actually might have to stop this. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Sorry if you really can't. I'm in an office setting right now, so I have a USB mic going. So I've been just trying to get some time to really be able to stream, and it's become very difficult for me due to having a lot of homework, and working full-time as well. So let me pull up my iPhone, and I'm gonna actually jump in a chat here so that way I can see the chat, because I'm on my MacBook Pro, just a 13-inch screen, so it's not the best for having multiple screens. I probably could connect to one of my other monitors, but I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so I have the chat open in case anybody comes in. Alright, so what we're going to be talking about is actually creating a landing page for a product. So a lot of people don't understand how to do that, and I told you guys that I will walk you through the process on my website. So a few things I'm going to be updating here after this video. So I can actually hear that. Let me turn that down. So I'm going to be updating my my website after this video. However, I wanted to show you, I use a plugin that's called OptimizePress, and that is what allows me to create a sales page and landing page beyond ease. So I'm going to create a landing page right now. I could create a launch suite, but I don't want to do that right now. So I'm going to create a landing page. So what I'm going to do is, I do have some templates in here that I've made myself personally, but they also provide you with templates. I mean, this is why I love this plugin. I mean, you can view different templates. You can kind of see what they look like and how they're gonna look. And it's gonna be extra slow because I'm streaming and this connection is very slow. So you can kind of see OptimizePress, talking about a launch, which we might end up just doing a launch. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Now I'm thinking about it. So we're gonna launch. We're gonna create a launch. So let me go back to OptimizePress. We're gonna go to Launch Suite. So we're gonna create one. Let's see what we call it. Alright, so we're going to start with the first stages. So you can kind of see how it sets it up. So right now we don't have anything. Page. Coming soon thumbnails. We don't have any of that. Alright. Let's see. So for right now, I'm not gonna put anything in for the page URL. Actually, you know what? I will. Let's see. Expansion. What are we gonna call this? Expansion. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now, BK? I have you on my... I'm looking at the chat right now through my phone. Am I just too quiet or you just can't hear me? I'm talking into this right here. Okay, yeah, it's kind of low because let me see something. Let me check my settings real quick. Okay, nope, we don't want. Let's go here. Let's go here. That's probably what I needed to do. How's that? Can you hear me a lot better now? I'm assuming now it's a lot louder. BK? Alright. Sorry guys. Last minute decided to try to do it from work. I just set everything up today. Let me turn this down on my phone because now I can hear it, so yeah. So let me know if I'm too loud now. So I'm trying to keep my voice down because I'm in an office setting. Even though I'm in my office, closed door, I might have people coming through bothering me because I am technically working right now, but I'm on my lunch break. But that doesn't matter because we're always busy. Still a bit low. That might be because I'm speaking low now. Hold on. Because it looks like my levels are good. Then it could be because I am too quiet. I think that's, let's see what this does. I think that might be the best I can do for you guys right now because I'm not at home. If I was at home, I'd have a better mic. Maybe I need to place my mic in a better placement. That's the best I can do right now. Just put it right there. Can you hear me now? Are you guys able to? I mean, I can see I have volume, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can hear me. Let me double check my volume again. Maybe I can max it out here. See input. Dude, that's as loud as I can. That's as loud as I can get unless I get like up close to the mic. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry that you gotta max it here. Let me try to do that. My mic's gonna be in my way, but that's the best I'm gonna be able to do, bud. Alright, so this is the best I can do. I have the mic literally in my lower part of my face here. So I apologize. If I was at home, I'd have my boom mic so you can see my mic right there. My Rode mic is a hell of a lot better than this thing. Gotta use what you have. But alright. So I apologize if you can't hear me. Ask questions. I am keeping tabs on the chat here on the side due to using my MacBook Pro. So oh, no, don't do that. Let's minimize. Okay, so what we want to do now is I worked on a project with BK Bangers. And so shout out to BK Bangers. He helped me convert my OVO expansion pack over to our OVO preset bank into an expansion pack for Akai for standalone. So now we're going to get ready to release this. So how do we release this? And that is creating a sales page. So the first thing we want to do is create some kind of like launch page or landing page. So I'm going to call it expansion. Probably I'm trying to think what I want to call it though. So I'm going to just expansion 1 for right now. We can change the URL name later. So I'm going to save this. So this is actually the first time I've used this actual launch suite. I've been trying to use it and wanted to force myself to use it. So I guess this is the best way to do it. So then I think that's all we're gonna really do. Okay, so if this doesn't work out, then I have another way of making this work faster. Let's see, funnel gateway key, we don't need that. Redirect all launch pages, we don't need that. And I think that's pretty much it. So now I believe you go here. Okay, so now we're going to create our page. So we're going to go to our landing page. So now we want to, let's see, I'll go through the actual templates so you guys can see these templates. They're really nice. Like, you can actually go to just a blank page, build your own, and it's a drag and drop in a sense. You can go to opt-in landing page, you can go to sales pages, funnel, webinar pages, membership pages. So we'll go to opt-in, shows me the opt-in, all your opt-in option pages, which is really nice, like a plain, like simple one, to a little bit of graphics, to if you want to do video and email. Yes, it's called OptimizePress. Like, dude, I've been using this for years, and it's a time saver, and it works phenomenal. If you have ebooks, you want to give away an ebook, it has a template for that, and you can put your own images in. It's just really there just to kind of help you out. You got thank you pages. I got sales pages. So this is one that I built for presetbanks.com, because I was testing some out. I bought the domain name and redirected it to my audio marketplace. If you don't have it, bro, like it's a great program. So this is, I put this together in Preset Bank. This is all with OptimizePress. It's missing a picture right here, you can see, but that's easy to just reinsert. So basically I can just put this, I can insert this template and then change out all the information, but the hard work's already done. Like, that is the layout, and that is the issue with people, is actually, you know, creating the layout. Again, right here, image missing, just not a big deal. It's just adding an image there. So this is normally what I'll end up doing, is I'll create one of these, save it. So I created this in presetbank.com because I didn't have a test site for my audio marketplace. So I actually built this in presetbank.com, which it'll get redirected to my audio marketplace. So if you start looking for it, if you actually type in presetbank.com, you'll get redirected to my audio marketplace. So I created this there, and then I ported it over to my audio marketplace. So if you look, if you go to the home page, so I'm waiting for my home page to load up. Again, everything's gonna be like twice as slow because I'm streaming as well. All right, so we go to exclusive deals now. You'll see the producer choice bundle come up. So now, as we scroll down, there's that template I was just talking about. So this was all put together on Preset Banks, and then I ported it over. So that's the nice thing about having a test site. You can test everything else, test everything on your test site, and then what OptimizePress allows you to do is you can actually save it and export that page as a template, and then you can load it onto your website. You can, like, I can actually share this template with somebody. Like, it'll take all the images, save all the images, zip it, and then you can upload it and use it on your website. So if I click on this, which I don't want to, it will go, you know, add the products into the cart. So our plan is to kind of make, our end goal, I should say, our end goal is to make a page like this. So the first thing we want to do, though, is create our main landing page, but we're going to look at a few more things. You have webinar pages, you have membership pages, These are the stock ones. I have more advanced ones that I purchase, templates, and I am the type of person that would rather keep things simple and as easy as possible for myself. You want to look at it as the best way to cheat, because you're using a template. However, it's not cheating if you're using it the right way, and these templates are offered, so you're not cheating. But it does feel that way. However, you got to look at it as working smarter, not harder. And if you want to spend time coding the whole page, I'm not trying to do that. You can go ahead and do that. I guarantee you I will get to the same finish line as you, just faster. So here is another page that I put together. So this is more of a landing page. I'm waiting for it to load. And I'm doing it right now because I have a little bit of free time. My logo is missing, so this was a template. You can click on that and you can download it. So it shows you what it looks like. If I click on that, how it pops up. It's really nice and clean. You can see it has 50% right here. It's kind of hard to see, and it's kind of messed up because of it's in a preview mode. It's not in the actual website mode. Then you have other blank pages that you can just put together. So what we need to do is we need to look at this announcement page. So BK and I are going to be releasing this product, so it'd probably be a good idea to make an announcement. So we'll have to create this, which we don't. So this is the first page. So I like this. It's gonna be simple. I'll change the font out. I'll edit the launch date. So this is really easy. I'll change this image out with an actual product image. So we're going to use this template. We're going to call this and I can change this later. So the permalink can be changed later. Or if I want to keep this, then I'll keep it, but otherwise I can always change it later. So it's available. Obviously I haven't used it before. So now it's gonna create this opt-in. Alright, so now just for shits and giggles right now, we're gonna just put a target date that we feel that we might release this. This isn't the actual date. It could be actually sooner, a lot sooner. It all depends on maybe we'll release it on my birthday. So put that. I can change font size. I can change style. I can change color. I can add headline tags. You can do so much with this. But yeah, BK, it is subscription based. So everybody, thanks for watching. Who's in here? The Grand Unchallenged Sword, BK Bangers, Bang NT3. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Alright, so I'm going to change this. Alright, so I didn't really like that font. So let's try a different font. Let's see what that looks like. No, definitely not that. There's a Google one, OpenSand. That's normally a really good one. So again, I apologize if I'm talking too quiet. Alright, so now let's see here. So you can see how I'm just running through this real quickly. Let's see, you can learn more about the conversion time here. So we're gonna go to 19, 5, 24. Actually, it would be 23rd, and then we'll do it at 23. Because after that, then I'll unlock, and then we need to go Central Time. So let's see. This is the first time I've used this option. So we're learning as we go here. You guys have any questions so far? I mean, it's really, really easy. Okay, let's see. I need to change it to Central Standard Time. Man, this thing's loading ridiculously slow. Come on. Holy man. Come on. Let me just use that. All right, so are we gonna give me the information or not? Don't worry about it, bro. You don't need to know about website design. You just need to know how to use tools. It's the same thing as making beats, bro. Like, I taught myself how to install hosting and all that stuff. It took me some time because there was a lot of people that didn't want to show me because they wanted to make money off of me, and I get that and I understand that, but it's like at the same time it's like, come on, dude, like, I'm paying you to teach me. Why can't you just teach me? All right, so I'm Central right now. Man, had I known that this was going to take this long, I would have just did this on separate time. Okay, CT, that's what it's saying. So let's change this to, I believe mine is CT, it's either -6 or +6. I believe that's what it is. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll find out. All right, there it is. It worked. So we have 3 months, 5 days, 12 hours. So it'll start counting down. Bro, my goal, Bang NT, my goal is to basically teach you guys how to build your own websites. So that we can sell your own music. And I'm doing this because I'm giving back to the community. I made more than a handful of money selling sounds, so it's time for me to give back. I didn't give back, I was a taker, but at least I can be honest and say that. And what I mean, I was a taker, meaning, you know, I was just receiving money for the stuff that I was selling, and I really never gave back, and I really didn't put effort into giving back. So this year I've really started to change a lot of things, not only in myself, but things that I wanted to do, and I've always wanted to give back to the community. I just didn't know how. And then having a conversation with MG really helped push me over the edge to start moving forward. It's a little challenging though during the school year, because of being full-time, man, and then working full-time and having a family, dude, it's just very challenging. And finally have somewhat of an idea when I can kind of do stuff, but it doesn't always pan out, and it's hard for me to try to keep making content as much as I would love to. All right, so right now we have our date, right? We have our timeline. We can add more information here, so you don't have to worry about finishing this. All right, and that's what I want you guys to understand. You just need your templates. I want to keep the end in mind, and the end is our selling our product. So it's going to stay here. It's going to stay in draft. We're going to look at it now. So I'm going to actually just save and continue because I don't want to have to redo all this. Okay. So I probably will have my logo up here. I won't do that right now. I'll do that later. So let's take a look at it. See what it's going to look like. Let me close these other windows out. So now we can kind of view what it's going to look like. So this is what it actually looks like. So it's just this product's coming. There's no home tab. There's no nothing because we don't want them going anywhere else. We just want them to go here and to click here to be notified. And they're going to put in their information. So the badass thing about OptimizePress is, okay, you saw me click on that button, right? Notify me. We're going to go in there. Now I believe it is this one right here. And go here. I want to say that's the one. We'll find out real quick. So the nice thing, dude, is if you set up, yes, okay, so if you set up MailChimp, and you know what, let me close this out. Close this out, and let me go here. Damn it. I should have did something else. Okay, anyways, I'll have to show you guys later. So there's a way where you can connect your, if you're using MailChimp, if you're using Aweber, if you're using Contrast or Contact Us or something like that, it has, like, you just basically embed the code into OptimizePress, and then basically you drop down, look like I have MailChimp. And then when you create your list, so I'm going to go into MailChimp and I'm going to create a expansion list. It'll be probably labeled like high expansion launch. So then I can go in and select, it'll be actually in here when I actually create it on MailChimp side. It'll pull the data, as you can see here, some of my old mailing list. And then that's where everybody who actually opts in to be notified, we get put on that email list. So then when we get notified, so when it's ready to go, then basically they will be put on that list, and I can just go to that list and then send an email to everybody saying, hey, it's gonna launch this day, or blah blah blah, or they can keep going back and checking. And then also I can actually paste, as you see right here, thank you page URL. So I already have a thank you page on my other marketplace, so I'll actually go get it, paste it in here, and if they have already subscribed, you can actually paste the URL where it takes them right away, so that way they don't have to resubscribe again. So then what I could do is, if they click on subscribe, because some people get confused and they're like, well, I already subscribed, so I can't get to that page it took me to. They can click on it, and the system knows if you actually subscribed. Then it actually takes you to whatever page you wanted to. So if I wanted to take you to the sales page, it'll take you directly to the sales page. So that's another cool thing. There's so much that you can do. And OptimizePress just keeps updating and updating and updating. And I've had it, dude, I want to say I've had this for, I know for sure, well over 4 years. I've made my money back from it. So now we have that. We're going to leave this here. Alright, so now we're going to save and close. Because we don't, that's our first page. So the end in mind now is to, okay, so now that we got to notify us, what do we want to do now? So when you're doing a product, you probably want to do something along the lines of showing them videos, right? So we'll probably have to make some kind of some kind of video. So let me see what we have for here. Here's a sample video sales page. Page substitute with any product. What else do we have? Another sales page. So we're going to need a sales page, but we're not going to use it as a sales page. Even though it says sales page, you can use it for whatever you want. We actually want to actually we look at that. Let's see, preview template. You can connect it to Facebook too, or you can leave comments, have comments being left too, which is pretty badass. Okay, so this is video 1. So now we have the notify me, so we can have them. So after they click the notify me, we can have them go to this website, like this next page, and I can change these out too, these buttons, but make it simple for myself. Why even bother? So what I'll do is probably video 1, and probably name it something like instead of saying video 1, OVO, what to expect from OVO Marvin's Room, right? I can have that, and then even though it says downloads, I can remove this in general, this whole optimized blueprint, and then in here it says in this video, so I can have this video basically state, just have a demo of what it sounds like, have like a few beat videos using just the OVO sounds, so that people can hear what it sounds like and understand, like, oh, that's what it sounds like, that's what I can make out of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's the next step, right? So we got to give somebody a visual. But I want to make sure this is the right one. I thought this one had the comments in it, and I didn't see that. And it might not be because I didn't connect my Facebook. Yeah, maybe I didn't connect my Facebook yet. That could very well be. Well, we're gonna play with it and see, but it's an easy, if it's not in here, it's easy to add it too, and I'll show you that too. So we use this template. Okay, so now we're gonna call this what? So we just do demo video 1. We can always change it later. Alright, now it's creating that. You guys have any questions thus far? Alright, so now you can kind of see, here it is, Facebook comments. So it's showing right here, enabled comments on this page. So I can connect it to my Facebook. Alright, so now, alright, so we want probably something, we're going to change this, right? So probably something along the lines of video 1. We'll just name it bundle. And I can go back and change the other ones. The landing page where I have it say OVO 1 and 2, I can just call it bundle. Right, so there it is. Alright, that kind of looks kind of blah, because I did like how that blue was there. I don't know how this is going to look, but let's give it a shot. See if it's... Now you got to keep in mind with designs, okay, that actually is not that bad. It's pretty pleasing on the eyes. You want it when you change colors, you guys got to remember not to use like outrageous colors, because you gotta understand, people have to be able to read it. Don't use these funky, weird fonts. Use the cleanest fonts you can find, and this red might be too much as well. And I can go back and change this out, which most likely I will. I'm probably not going to leave it as demo video, but again, we are just trying to get our stuff going. So let's see, a thumbnail. Okay, so go here. I'm gonna add my logo just so you guys can kind of see how easy it is to get a website like a landing page going. Okay, so this is, I don't think I have a dark. I should have a dark. Okay. There it is. Okay, so let's insert this one. All right. I'm gonna leave that as that. Ooh, it is super struggling right now. I think I actually did the wrong area. Yeah, I did. I gotta change that image out too. Alright, so we gotta go here. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, we're gonna remove. It's kind of funny because it's been quite a while since I've actually had to mess with my website, because it's taken me years to get it to this point where I don't have to actually mess with it. Alright, so now we have that. Okay, so now when you click on my name, it goes right to Mighty Marketplace. Let's see what else. Now we need a page thumbnail. I gotta get rid of that. So the page thumbnail is that little circle. So we gotta remove that one because that's definitely incorrect. So we're gonna select from gallery. Nope, not that one. No. And damn you. Hopefully it didn't. Okay, it did. Alright. So let's remove that again. So what we want is, what do they call it? The favicon? I believe that's what that image is called. And I believe I'll resize it anyways. Okay, so now we got all that, and now we have to update. Oh my gosh, this thing is slow. Alright, so now you can see there's a logo, a little gray black background, and I can change the background colors as well. I can change this image as well, which I will change that out because that will not work with this theme. So you got to pay attention. Just because it's a template doesn't mean you just use everything. You can use what you can, use what you can, but do make sure and change out things. Let's see here. Let's go back to here. Now I change these out. Let's see what else we got. And if you upgrade further, you can get like these nicer ones, which I haven't upgraded that far yet. I just have the I don't remember which one I have. I have like 3 licenses though. These kind of look so way outdated though. These look cleaner. Yeah, I don't really like those designs. And it does have its limitations, just like anything else, but you know, you're willing to upgrade even further, they'll give you more options. You can use other options. So man, what am I gonna think? That's gonna be like the best looking one. So then I'll go and put in my URLs for those, which we're gonna have to figure something else out because I believe Google Plus is gonna be going away. So it looks like this right now, because small screen, and we have the sidebar right here. Alright, so then in this video we'll probably say something along the lines of I don't know, we'll have to probably make the video first and then populate this information, and then probably what I could do is remove this whole section, which all I have to do is click delete, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait till later. Let's say I needed to add something right here. This is the nice thing. It just hit, you know, insert element, and you can insert a blog post there, bullets, other buttons, and it's really nice. Like if you haven't used OptimizePress, I'm not selling it. I'm not getting a commission on it. I'm not gonna have. I'll have the link. I'll put the link in the descriptions. That way, if you guys can just go to their website. But you can see the different buttons they have. You can actually import your own buttons, or you can redesign buttons too. So if you like this button, like this style, but you don't actually like the color, you can actually change the color. See? And then you just hit save or insert, and that's it. Now there's that button. Now you want it to do something, you click on it, and then you tell it what you want it to do. So what do I want? It just text? Okay. It's just text. Do I want it to go somewhere? So where is that option? So that's I think we got to go in advance. So different type of buttons. You can put credit card buttons at the bottom. Obviously, I'm missing some, so I gotta have to update or reconnect. There's a way we can. That happens after a while when you update. You can have the program reconnect, and it'll find all these. You have them. It just has to reconnect to that location. There it is, the URL. You can say go here, wherever here is. So you can have it go to Instagram. You can have it wherever you want it to go. And you can. What I always recommend is have it open a new window, so that way it doesn't close your website. I always recommend that. So, okay, now what? I don't need this. I just delete it. That's it. It's gone. So now I'm gonna save and continue. And I'm actually out of time right now, guys. So what we're gonna do is quick look at see what this looks like publicly. If we launch it right now, you can't even find these because they're not launched. So this is what it looks like as of right now. Oh, so it does look like that. Oh, that's messed up. Why is it doing that? That is so ugly. Oh, it's probably because where I have it put. That's probably why. Let's see, wait. Bet you gotta do this. Okay. I just noticed that. I need to make a new row. So what we need to do is add a row. We'll just do a regular column. Insert page. Right? So then now we're going to take this, drag it down. Boom. And we should be. Save and continue. Let's save our changes. just because I am going to use those social buttons. And you don't have to use the social buttons it gives you. You can, if you have the HTML code, you can actually just, if you're using like a third party, you can actually go to and use your short code. You would end up going with right here, custom HTML short code. You just basically paste it in here and then insert, and then you can insert your short code, which is really nice. So now we're going to go to public. We should be good to go now. There. A lot better. So probably could, let's see, what else can we do here? And a nice thing too, if you're having issues with this appearing on mobile, you can actually make it disappear. Disable fixed rule for mobile devices. You can. That's the one nice thing about this program. Like you can, there's certain areas where they do not appear right on mobile, and you just can't make it work. You can just make it, just have it disappear. So that's all I'm going to show you for right now. So we're going to just save and close this. And now I at least have the first two steps of what I'm going to do. Now I just got to create the landing page. So as you saw how easy it is, now all I'm going to do is go back. You got to look at this as, I have the meat. If you look at a meal, I have the meat and the potatoes. So I just basically put that together. So now, you know, you want that flavor and stuff. Now I'm going to go back later. I'm going to edit things. I'm going to insert images for the backgrounds. I'm going to possibly change color schemes on certain things, readjust certain aspects of the web page. Now that is your flavoring for your food. The meat and potatoes is, okay, I have the page created. I have the main content. Like if you look at it, you know where I'm trying to go, and that's what you want to do. Because once you have that, everything else becomes easier. Because then you're not thinking about, hey, thanks, Bing in T3. I got to get back to work too. So I'll check you guys. So I'll check you guys later for any questions that you may have. So with that being said, like you have your meat and potatoes, but you're still gonna need your salt and pepper and whatever seasoning you want for your food. So that's how you want to look at this. You want to look at it as, I have my meat and potatoes, and now I got to go back and I have to add my seasoning, because otherwise your meat and potatoes are going to taste nasty. So you might want to make sure you do that, you know, before you cook it, right? So however, website design is a little bit different. We're going to make our meat and potatoes, put our meat and potatoes first, get everything, the raw material together. Now we're going to start adding our seasoning. So that's what I'll be doing later on throughout the week. I wanted to just kind of show you guys how I do it on my website. I know most people won't. I have nothing to lose. I mean, this is something I started my audio marketplace because I got sick of being taken advantage of as a sound designer. And it was my way of giving back and making prices reasonable for my work and the work of my team. And so now it's time for me to give back. So I have nothing, like I said, I have nothing to lose. I have more to gain showing you guys how to do this stuff on your own and teaching you guys how to do this stuff on your own. And I feel that I will get tenfold back because I'm giving back and I'm not expecting it. It will come when it comes. That's how I look at it. You got to help people just to help people. Don't help people because you're expecting something in return. The only thing I'm expecting in return is a thank you, and hopefully, you know, see comments and saying, hey, because of your video I was able to do X, and that's more than enough for me. So without ado, guys, I actually have to get back to work, and I have some homework to try to get done as well. So I'll talk to you guys later.